Can I get a tribe check?
What's up, Seminole fans? Welcome to another episode of Tribe Check. My name is Emily Peters. I'm your host. Thank you for joining me for another episode. Want to remind you guys that these episodes are now brought to you by Madison Social. I was there after the baseball game on Saturday. Definitely head that way if you're in Tallahassee this weekend for softball supers. They've got lots of fun stuff going on, from Monday nights half off burgers, Tuesday trivia, Wednesday $5 select challenge drink. I love me a challenge. Thursday, so pitchers, Friday, crazy eights. And if you're a brunch person like me, Saturday and Sunday, they've got brunch, mimosa pitchers, all of those good things. Lots of delicious food and beverages to get you ready for some softball supers, which is what we're talking about today with senior leader Katie Dack. Katie is here to recap the exciting weekend at the Plex with regionals. Lots of craziness on Sunday with Auburn in town. It is never a dull thing when the Tigers are in Tallahassee. It's never a quick and easy process, apparently, but they are gone, and we are about to welcome in Texas Tech. So she's going to give us a little preview of supers coming up, and yeah, like I said, recap regionals. So super excited for you guys to listen to this one. I will hop back on after to close this one out, but until then, enjoy this episode. Here is Miss Katie Dack. Well, hey, Katie, thank you so much for joining me on Tribe Check today. I am super excited to talk to you about regionals. Congratulations on making it to supers this weekend. Kind of a quick turnaround, Thursday through Saturday coming up against Texas Tech, and we are going to talk all about it. So yes, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Yay. I have to ask before we kind of go into like a full recap of the regional weekend and preview supers. When you guys found out about regional placings, was there ever a moment with you and your team seeing Auburn coming to Tallahassee and being like, oh gosh, are we going to be playing softball until 3 a.m.?
It definitely was a little bit of a thought, especially because of last year, how those games got like delayed, and then they kept innings, and especially how this year when USF and Auburn played like both extra inning games, we're like, oh wow, like this could happen again. Like we could have like basically a repeat of what happened last year. But I mean, a little bit, but I think a little bit of us knew that we were going to get in there and attack anybody who came at us. So
it was funny because I was working the baseball games, so I was in the control room next to the softball control room, but we were watching that first game between Auburn and USF, and we were like, oh my goodness, what is it about when Auburn comes to town? It's like they've got 9 innings over there. It didn't look like it was going to end anytime soon. And I was like, oh my gosh, sending you guys lots of hydrated vibes because it was hot out there.
Yes. So they made sure we were hydrated. We got for like at the original time, we got there, and then I went into extras. We're like, okay, like I guess we could start warming up, and we start warming up, and then somebody hits a home run. We're like, okay, like let's go watch this game. And then someone else hits a home run, they get a lead, and they're like, okay, let's start warming up. And then somebody else we're like, oh my gosh, like let's just watch it till it's over. And then because it was good softball, like postseason softball is like my favorite time to watch softball because anybody can beat anyone. It's just so much fun to see.
Yeah, super fun. Well, super fun when you're at home too. So super excited, I know, to be back at the Plex and hosting super regionals this weekend. Before we get into all of that, we kind of got a glimpse at the outfield. And of course, you definitely leading the pack, but kind of a new look with, of course, Kennedy out for the rest of the season. And of course, sending her our best. But what kind of did those what did the adjustments, I guess, look like going into that regional weekend, and what were the conversations with you like with Kocha and just the rest of your team?
Just kind of like being prepared for anything at this point, like anything can happen, and just having everybody ready to be anywhere. Like we have 21 girls who could honestly play anywhere on our team. Like, so we just kind of like, we're all in for whatever, like whatever happens, like we've got each other's back. We're in each other's hip pockets and just like getting after this next few weeks of softball.
Hmm. Definitely. Well, I know that outfield is super deep, but you never like to see a player go down. But definitely some key adjustments, and you guys really made it work this past weekend. Do you kind of anticipate the same kind of people plugging into those spots, same kind of adjustments there this upcoming weekend?
Yeah, I think so. I would say so for sure, but we'll see.
It'll be fun.
Hmm.
Okay, well, this past weekend, I was listening to some of the post game interviews, and something that stood out to me was when Coach O was talking about hosting, of course, and the fans at Florida State. You
Hmm.
can't find better ones anywhere. But she said something that kind of caught my ear, and I was curious to talk to you about it because she mentioned, having the home field advantage. It's more of a home feel than
Hmm.
really about like the cheering. Do you know what I'm talking about? Can you kind
Yes.
of explain that a little more?
Yes, I would say Tallahassee is probably one of the most infectious, like, fan bases ever. Like, everybody just when we're home, it's just such an incredible feeling to play in front of our fans. Like, they love us so much, they love Coach us so much, and we just, like even if they're cheering, not feeling like we feel, like, surrounded by just that love of community of everyone behind FSU. So it's just a feeling of comfort and, like, confidence just to play in front of the people that love you and you love, so
Isn't that so cool? Because a lot of people think about, your fans are cheering for you, but to have the
Mhm.
comfort level too, like that's a whole other dimension to this.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I love that. Well, also thinking back to this past weekend, of course, Sunday was a little crazy
Yeah.
with Dunes against Auburn.
Mhm.
There was a complete kind of shift once it felt like Michaela hit that home run.
Mhm.
Really going into that second game, what were those conversations like that was like,
Mhm.
we're going to win this game?
Yeah. Coach O we got into the locker room and coach is like, "We're winning this game." Like, 10 toes down, like, "We're winning this game. We're getting after it." Like, "We are winning this game." Like, everybody's in each other's hip pockets. "We're winning this game." Just kinda like and after that game, like, you could feel as a team our momentum shift. Like, we're like, "No, we're winning this game." Like, we have to survive and advance. Like, we are winning this game for Kocha, for our seniors, for everybody on the team, like, we are winning this game, and that was just kinda like the mindset going into that second game.
Do you think that first game, a lot of it was kind of nerves? Like, season
Mhm.
is not necessarily on the line just yet, but I mean, there's more weight.
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit of nerves, but also Auburn had a hell of a hitting game that game. I mean, they're an SEC team. They're tough match for sure, and I think they really got after it that game, and we were kinda like, "Whoa," and we needed to hit back, and I think the nerves hit us just a little bit at the end, but then we were able to flip it right around, so
Did you feel like you had like a extra little bit of say? Just like I know it's been a while, but having some experience playing in the SEC, were you kind of saying some extra things to your teammates there?
No, not really. I think we always like in a regional we always get like a good SEC team to play for us in our regionals, and we've had seniors and we have the experience who played in these regionals with these tough SEC teams coming in. So we have the experience there, so we know what the standard is and how to execute it.
And then I won't harp on, this loss for too long, but I
Mhm.
know coming from like a fan perspective, and I know this was also before you arrived at Florida State, but I know a
Mhm.
lot of people after that first one, it's like, oh shoot, a few years ago, Mississippi State came into softball's regional and kicked off Florida State in that first regional
Mhm.
round. And was that ever a thought, do you think, among teammates or
It
just
was it was
got
a
it?
thought, just like we don't want to end that season like that year because we know that feeling that it sucks to get, like end your career in regionals and, like, know that you could've gone farther, so we're like, "Let's literally just do everything in our power to prevent that from happening," and that was just kind of the talk of it, like, "Let's not have that happen again," so, yeah.
Definitely. Well, on a positive note, pitching was really great,
Yeah.
especially that second game on Sunday with Danley and Jazzy. How
Mhm.
clutch have they been just all
Well,
year?
I mean, Ashton has been just so great for us this year. I mean, she's truly really developed into a great pitcher and, like, someone you can really lean on. She's just got great stuff, great attitude towards it, and Jazzy, a freshman, I mean, she is just wow, very impressive, like, very competitive, committed, and she's so great for us, like, she's been coming in with that whatever her curve is, I don't even know, like, and when we were in the fall, I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, what is this girl throwing at me right now? I, like, can't see it," and she's gonna be so great, like, she's so young, like, and to be able to do the things she's doing right now is just honestly phenomenal, like, she's gonna be great for us to have. It's been so fun to see her grow so much in her freshman year and, like, to have these little moments lead up to all these big moments, and it's just so cool to see that for both of them, honestly.
It makes you a little bit even more excited for people like
Mhm.
Jack, knowing it's like that's her freshman year and it's only going to get better. It's so exciting.
Mhm. Absolutely, I know, I, like, see her, I'm like I forget she's a freshman sometimes. I'm like, "Oh, right. Like, you have 3 more years left. This is so exciting." So,
I
yeah.
always, she said it a few times, but when coach just says like the game doesn't know if someone's a freshman or a
Mm.
senior, they don't know any of, or it doesn't know any of this stuff. And I always love
Mhm.
when she says that because it just puts it in perspective. Like
Yeah.
it really doesn't.
Yeah, it really doesn't, like she always says, like, "The game doesn't know if you're 3 for 3 or 0 for 3, or if you're in a slump or if you're hitting great." Like, it doesn't know, doesn't care. So,
Mhm.
just go and put your best foot forward every time.
Big time. Well,
Mhm.
Texas Tech on deck Thursday through Sunday. What is your experience like with Texas Tech? Did you play them when you were at A&M?
Um, I don't think we played them. That was a few years ago for me.
I know, pull up the archives
I
for
know,
you.
my I know I don't I remember watching them the year before I went into A&M, they played Texas Tech, but I do not remember playing Texas Tech. And
Okay.
if we did, I feel bad if I don't remember.
Well, they're coming to town now,
They
so
are, yes.
hopefully they'll give you good memories, good,
Yes.
you guys winning
Mhm,
memories. But what have you guys seen so far? Have you guys like kind of
mhm.
dived in yet with
Yeah.
what you're seeing?
Yeah, we've kinda started diving in more on, like, the offensive, defensive side of things. Obviously got a great arm in Niger Kennedy, and like, seeing what that has for us, but also seeing what else they offer on, like, the offensive side and how to cover them defensively, and they're a pretty solid team, and it's gonna be a good super for sure.
Hmm. Well, they crushed their regional, so they're
Mhm,
coming in hot for sure.
yeah,
Um, I guess starting on a Thursday, a little bit different. Does
mhm.
that change anything as far as how you prepare?
Not for me. I just I don't know, the sooner the game, the better.
Mhm.
I love to play in the games and do whatever, it takes.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, probably more so on the pitching side. You're
Mhm.
getting a little bit different rest, I guess. But what would it mean to go to Omaha this year?
Oh, it would
Not Omaha. I'm sorry,
okay, yeah,
Oklahoma.
I know what you meant, I know what you meant.
I
No, I
just
you know
had the ACC tournament on in the
yes,
back,
yeah,
so I'm like, let me get
yeah.
this straight. Oklahoma.
Yeah, it would mean a lot, like, ever since we went my sophomore year, I've been just, like, really wanting to go back. It's been a dream of mine since I was a kid to go and play for a national championship and, like, and when I did, I was like, "I wanna win one," so that became the new dream, and it would just mean the world. I know not just for me, but for this team and for this coaching staff and honestly for the university and, like, people in here. I'm sorry, this, like, automatically turned off. I had to move, sorry. That creeped me out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's a ghost in here." Anyway, it would just mean a dream
It's
for
okay.
our team, like, that's what we wanna do, it's on our vision boards and
Mhm.
what we truly wanna accomplish this year, so
Yeah, I know it's an extra special year too. Just everything that you guys are going through, and with Kocha, and everything that she's going through.
mhm,
Um, to do it for her really would
mhm,
be, I know it would be an amazing thing.
yeah,
Just getting to play for her and
mm,
knowing how strong of a woman she is.
yes.
What does that, I guess, mean to you?
Oh my gosh, it just means the world. I mean, she is just truly an amazing human being, and she has taught me so much and helped me grow, and honestly, I look to her up to her every single day, like, there's so much to learn from her, so much to absorb, like, she's so strong and just truly an amazing person, an amazing coach, and I'm very thankful that she let me transfer here, and I never just never expected it to be what it is, like, she's like we're like family, like, I just love her, and she's a great role model and everything she's going through. She still has a smile on her face, and she's there every day showing up, doing all the things she needs to do, and we're doing all the things we need to do for her, and it's truly just amazing. Like, she's just an amazing human being, honestly. Like, there's no other way to put it.
Well, making you pull back into the archives again,
Mhm,
thinking back to transferring to Florida State,
mhm,
how big of an impact was Coach being here to you deciding like this is where you want to
mhm.
finish out your college career?
Yeah, it was a big, big impact. Like, when I was little, I always dreamed of coming here. Went to camps here, oh my gosh, a long time ago, like in middle school, high school, and like I was like, "Mom, I want to go to Florida State." And she goes, "Okay, like we'll see." And ended up at A&M under Snyder, he was great to play for, and Coach Evans was great to play for. Loved playing for them. And then when I went to the portal and I got that call from T-Law, I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I could play for Coach. Like this could be amazing." And just like realizing that and like at that time knowing how much she could impact my life without really knowing on the other half how much she impacted it was just truly great. Like she's helped me like on my personal and softball life. Like she's just amazing. Like it was a huge part of my decision for sure to transfer here.
Yeah. I just love listening to, people talk about her. I've met her a couple of times, but definitely
Mhm,
haven't gotten super close. But it's just like the amazing coaches at Florida State. She's
mhm,
one of the best, and just
mhm,
wish her the best. And
mhm.
it's just so cool to see you guys make this run, and I want it so bad for you guys. And just knowing all of these things, I'm really excited for you guys this weekend in Supers. I
Yeah.
guess just to finish up, I got a couple other questions bouncing
Mhm.
around. But phase three, the defense has
Mhm.
been really, really solid, especially Issa. At
Yeah.
just knowing you've got these girls around
Mhm.
you and up front, um, how much confidence, I guess, does that give you moving forward, knowing like you could maybe go all the way this year for sure?
Yeah. I would say I don't know, I feel like not confidence, but so much, like, faith, I would say, and, like, my teammates in, like, our defense, our offense. I have just so much faith in everybody because everybody's doing what they need to do, like, coming to practice, doing the weights, drinking the water, and doing all that stuff because it's hot down here, and everyone's just so in it, and I'm like, "Wow, like, this team could go all the way." Because like, I look back on my years on Team 40 when we did go to the World Series, and it's a very similar feeling. It's kinda like, "Wow, like, we could really make a run here for it," and it's just
Mhm.
so exciting, and I just have so much faith in each and every one of my teammates to do it and get us there.
You said it's kind of a feeling. Can you like
Mhm.
put it into words what it is?
I don't know. I don't think I don't know. It's just like this it's exciting and just surreal almost just to be able to feel like you can, like, almost like reaching for your dreams, like it's right there, you know? Like right in front of
Yeah.
your face. So that's how I would describe it. So,
Mhm. And kind of finally, this group of seniors, what would it mean to you guys to go out with a
mhm.
bang?
I think it would just mean the world. It would be just such a sweet ending to all the years of softball and hours put in and time given to the program. Like it would just mean a lot to us to go out. I mean, there's 9 of us, and it would just mean the world if we could end on that note for sure.
Hmm. Well, super excited for you. No pun intended. Super excited for this weekend, Thursday through Saturday, like we said, against Texas Tech.
Mhm.
Um, well, I wish you the absolute best, and we will all be eagerly watching and excited. And yeah, I hope you enjoy these next couple of days and these final few games and finish off the year with a bang.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Can't wait.
thank you again to Katie. A wonderful conversation. Really appreciate her time and wishing her the best for Supers coming up Thursday through Saturday. Like we said, it's going to be here before we know it. It's already Tuesday. So quick turnaround for the softball gals. Hopefully you guys are hydrating in advance for this one. Last weekend was very, very hot, and it's probably not going to get any better. We are quickly shifting into summer mode. So yeah, again, best of luck to our ladies this weekend in Supers, and shout out to all of you guys who are there. I won't be in Tallahassee this weekend, but I know you guys will pack the Plex, and it'll be a really fun time against Texas Tech. So looking forward to that one. Want to remind you guys one more time that this episode was brought to you by Madison Social. Head out that way after games, before games. Great place to get a bite and a drink before or after. And thank you again to Madso for partnering with me. Guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Go ahead and hit that like button. You can leave me a comment. And yeah, thank you so much for everyone for listening. And as always, go Noles.
Feel the band over with bass, get a little bro them a job. You can come get rich with us, you gon' eat or you gon' starve. Keep it certified, here to send, I pay them now.